Okay, apparently they're raiding us now, so yeah. Sweet, you're a hero. Yeah, cool. Oh, nice. Back anyway.
So I could pull up the stream, right? Or would
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just be watching yours in Discord.
Yeah, if you just bring up the stream on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Because he can only stream one at a time kind of thing, otherwise it will start lagging. You just let us know when you want us to go in the other chat. Man, people are fucking smashing the gifts, huh? Nice. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, 169. Are you gonna drive me out somewhere?
Well, interview chat, and we're in interview chat too. But you can drag him there, right? Like you did with Raw Labs.
Yeah, so anyway, I bought a $12 live.
Hello and welcome to the recapping spring seasonal, where it's the second one now. Absolutely, we have Garth Nix on my right, as always, with the magical guest Muck Snapper.
Hey.
How is everyone?
We had some suggestions in the chat of what to call Mark Snapper.
Oh, what's that?
Spreader Muck Daddy. We've had some Muck Mom.
Oh, Muck
My
Mum.
favorite is, Muctonio Banderas. That's pretty
Nice.
good.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. What a weekend we've had.
I don't know. Yeah, I just briefly introduced Muck Snapper to say that he is. How would you term yourself in terms of the alliance of Trirex?
Wait, ask the question again. I'm sorry.
So, like, what position would you say that you hold in Trirex? Clearly, you're like the Muck Daddy of Gary's OnlyFans.
In Trirex, I am the
Big Daddy.
the pretend daddy and overstep my boundaries
Nice.
daddy. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
No, but I try to take advantage of the fact that I'm an unemployed loser right now, so I do a lot of the strats with sneaky Jables. The Trirex Alliance, the other teams, they have lives and wives and stuff, and they but when they bring it, and I am aware of that, so I do what I can while I have this time off and I'm in between. So yeah.
Well,
But it's
Docky in chat called you sex god.
Oh yeah, well that is true.
That's another name he goes by. Yeah, that's fair. Well, welcome to the recapping, and welcome all the viewers as well, of course.
Yeah, and thank you very much, Daz Alberg, for the impeccable raid. I hope the draw, and it looked pretty tasty from the draw as well. So hello everyone from over there. Hope you've had a good the wheel. I don't do a good Daz Alberg impression, but yeah. But yeah, we've had that 2 week cap because obviously that stupid not best war, it's all crap, but we're back in the swing of it, and we've had a really good restart should I say, with some real good games and tight ones as well, but yeah, should we get back into it? Should we start already?
Yes.
Yeah. So going on, we had a Red Army taking on EG, but EG got the better, wasn't it? At 5-0 on Saint-Marie de Mont, with Itchon streaming that game. Did anyone see that game? That was really good.
I did not see most of these, but can you guys actually elaborate on EG, because I'm still completely lost on them?
Okay, yes we can. So EG, Eastern Group, let me get their clan.
Eastern.
Eastern Group, yeah. So they're Russian.
So they're from the east, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we had a kind of Russian with them and War Red Army. Right, where's my?
So are they like a combination?
They're a combination team. That's right. Yeah. So
got it.
Trying to find their info thing. We before we started doing this show, we tried to get info from everyone. Sorry, by the way, to anybody in the chat who said about my audio being a bit like dodgy, or you saw my thing falling down. I'm in my hotel room coming to you today, so it's all a bit sketchy.
Yeah, but do tell him, actually, maybe wait until you've got the camera up and then show him how you've set your mic up. It's brilliant.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure if I was already on camera because the green screen thing that I've set up has already fallen down. What?
Oh, okay. No worries.
Sounds a bit. Right, well, it looks like Eastern Group is like the only people that we don't have a file on, but so they remain mysterious. But they were definitely, so early on in the tournament, they were kind of like, I don't know if it's like a meme favorite exactly, but they were like, there was a lot of hopes, let's say, pinned, not least by Heidi maybe, although he might have something to say about that in the chat, pinned on Eastern Group and their success in the tournament. I don't think it's kind of panned out in quite the way that people envisaged for them. Maybe it has, I'm not sure if it was a meme. But I think they're kind of positioned as like probably the best coalition of kind of like Russian and Eastern European country kind of team, if that makes sense. That's where they're trying to be, is it's kind of like the best of the East, as it were. We've obviously seen like a couple other Russian teams, not least War Red Army, of course, and DCR as well. So they're trying to. I think they probably are. I mean, they've showed by the results that they are the best of the Russian teams. But at the moment, you know,
Makes sense.
they're still kind of mysterious in terms of like communication with us. But they've been playing well. They have been playing well. They won. Oh no! Wait, no. They lost last time out, didn't they? In Stalingrad against the 501st.
Yeah.
It was kind of a crazy game, to be honest. And then yeah, they had this this kind of, I don't know. It started off well, I think, for both teams, but kind of collapsed a little bit for War Red Army. But EG's still in it. Obviously, everybody here has just come from the setup, you know, like the Das Arbo stream where they was kind of explaining like all about the tournament and stuff. We'll touch on that a little bit later and explain like what the results of these previous games kind of mean for people going forward. But apparently my mic keeps dropping. Maybe it's my internet's dodgy. But like I say, I'll do what I can. I'm in the hotel room on the hotel
Yeah.
internet.
I think we have an EG member in here in the chat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, they're
Pretty good.
maybe
Nice.
in here.
It's on my
Um,
internet now.
I mean, it's good. Everyone can hear. Can everyone hear? Everyone?
Not sure. We'll carry on anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
answer the important question.
Yeah.
Fine. That's good. That's, to be honest, that's I think that's mostly the interaction that we've had with them so far. So
Yeah.
I'll take it.
But a quick game, I believe that was just around half an hour. EG against War Red, I believe that was, unless I'm mistaken.
yes, yeah, they kind of smashed it in the end.
Yeah. With straight win on Samiri Demont. On the votes on Discord, only 15 votes for War and Red to win against EG, but a whopping 103 for EG. So, you know, the community voted correctly on that one.
But that's it. How much is that like they're the community favorite? How much is that they were like a bit of a I hate to use the word. No, I know they're a good team, but like there was a big push for like people voting for them previously who, you know, I mean Heidi, who is literally the commander of What the Hell, picked them as his top pick for the tournament. So how much of it is like
Top pick for qualifiers or top pick to win the whole thing?
Just a game against, wasn't it?
to win?
He picked EG over his own team.
Yes, which is why I'm saying I don't know how much.
Interesting.
I don't know how much. I feel like I'm missing out on part of the joke, but yes. You have to give me a moment to try and sort my internet out connection because I think it's.
Yeah, no worries. It's fake news. Good area.
Known disconnection.
Yeah, I know, it's bad, isn't it? Okay, well, I think not only have we got the best person here to talk about the next game, but we have Trirex taking on Heli's Heroes. Do you want to tell us all about your game?
Yeah, so what happened with this is we were starting to prep for PHL, and just to clear the air on this, it's not like we were dodging PHL. PHL was actually, it's funny enough, I have a lot of good strats from PHL from the NPA days, a long time ago, from like our first alliance. We had like 8 guys playing a game, GUF, and we had a guy doing the voting, and basically Heli's Heroes was boxing out all the meta maps, which I don't disagree with on their part. Like whether it's just funny or because they don't want to play meta maps against teams who have more experience. A lot of people try to do that with like WTH and Core, I think, same thing. So that's fine. But when they did the update and then they set the rule to change the map, I was the one who stepped in and said change the map. And the reason why is not because we were afraid to play PHL. It's because we needed more experience on Hurtgen, which is like right on the sideline of the meta, right? You got your top 4, and then Hurtgen probably 5th. So I was like, don't play PHL if we. And don't get me wrong, there may be a day where that game comes, which we'll prepare for. But right now, as a new team, I think we needed the experience there. and I'm not sure if they were actually upset or whatever, but it wasn't meant to, it wasn't meant to be a really big deal. It's just like, okay, we're revoting and we're going to take Herkin. So we basically planned our voting to do that. Now, as far as the game goes, do you want me to elaborate on the game, or
Yeah, go for it.
took too long?
Yeah, you guys played a Herkin Forest, right?
Yeah,
it took
we
too
got plenty
long.
of time.
Yeah, that's not a diss on Helly's Heroes. It took too long because didn't we didn't capitalize on the opportunities we had. It took 25 minutes, and that's not a diss on Helly's. I'm not going to publicly diss them. It's nothing like that. I'm saying as far as our strategy goes, we had opportunities
You
to
played for faster.
to play faster, and the reason why we need to do that is so that we get good at it, right? It's just like a practice. Even if it's a 30-minute or less game, it's still an opportunity to do that. And I will give Hellies this. They're the first game that they put me a negative KD in about 5 or 6. I don't know. I think since I played with Trirex, and I was joking at the end. I was like, the one. This is the one. This is the one I went negative. They had some good shooters in the north of the middle point, which was Siegfried, and they actually played that well. They were trying to take that north control, which was smart. So I do wish the best of them. If they want to scrim on PHL, we're happy to do it. So please, anytime, hit us up. We'll do it if you want to have that game. But yeah, we had a really good strat opener. We got our AT guns up. We had our flops. We had our control, and then finally after the fourth point, little fight in the north from what's it called? I forget. 3,000 hours, and I forget all the names of the points. The one that's south, second point for our allies.
You guys had the ruin, right?
Yeah, that's it. So
Like,
so they were north of
like
ruin.
log camp.
Yep. So they were north of ruin, and basically that allowed us to slip in. We just needed a couple guys to hold the warehouse, and that was it. Yeah.
I remember pretty amazing like shooting going on from just a couple guys like literally pushed in, like cleared all their OPs, all of the enemies out of the out of the building there at the ruin, and then from what I remember, you dropped a bunch of smokes like on the compound and pushed up from the stream.
Oh yeah, they had this. Our Arty guys are crushing the game right now, man. They had coordinated smokes between Soap, Xmas, and I believe Cyporin. And it was just this big wall that pushed them in.
It's literally a wall of smoke. It was great to watch. I mean, I think that was something like seeing your game against CSP previously before the 2-week hiatus. Seeing like the coordination between the artillery and the infantry there, like that was already kind of. I think that's something. You maybe even because I believe it was Guderian that casted that game. I think perhaps you came on the cast afterwards and were talking to him about it, and saying how you guys have really like synced up very well. Because Trirex, like for those people that don't know, you're an alliance of 3 teams, right?
Yeah, 3 teams. Primarily, well, it's Goff, BDSQ, and DKB. DKB is primarily Danish, I believe, all Danish, and then Badgers are mostly Danish, but they got some UK, they got an American. They're kind of everywhere, and then Goff is basically just Canada and America, mostly America. But yeah,
ask, who's Gary?
Gary. Everybody asks who Gary is. He's my uncle, and he always asks for supplies every Thanksgiving. So that's the story behind that.
Fair enough. Yeah. So you started the OnlyFans just to keep the funds coming in.
Yeah, 100%, and just pay me in Gary's, man. That's all I need. So the thing about the smoke thing that I want to touch on real quick is that was like an example of people what I call like kind of policing, not policing, but I guess we'll use that term, policing themselves. And what I mean by that is that's not the term, but it's basically essentially taking ownership of their role without a leader saying. Jables is actually the one that there you go, self-discipline. Jables is actually the one that really he's the one that always wailing about Artie, and I'm the one who always like I get everything else when I think about AT guns. I think about all this micro stuff. Jables is the one like, hey, Artie, Muck, Artie, don't forget about Artie. And I'm like, yeah, true. And these guys, without Jables or me breathing down their neck, have really taught themselves the discipline to know when to shoot that smoke. And that's what we need, right? You need 50 guys on the field that can do that because it just takes so much weight off of leadership, where we're kind of saying like, we want to just say the macro stuff. You figure out your micro stuff, right? If I say get an AT gun up and we got hammer time, build an AT gun maps, right? That's the stuff I need. So it's really cool to see that.
Yeah, well, I mean that's great, and it's something that in some of the other games, like no connection. Yesterday we both were casting DCR, and it's like you could see that some of the intent from both those teams. So it's Lost Legion and Barbara Collectors Club versus DCR, and it's like the intent is there to do some of those more kind of elaborate combined arms type of plays where you've got the AT guns, you've got the tanks, you've got the smoke, you've got the infantry push, but it's the ability to really, really coordinate that perfectly and get that kind of minute timing really, really well, and like have that drilled into people. Difference, as far as I can see, between the medium teams and the teams that are like really kind of pushing the envelope. Well, certainly the qualifier stage, obviously main stage is yet to come. We'll see if there's some other X factor.
Yeah.
Like in the qualifiers, it's been huge. Smoke, artillery, huge.
Yeah, 100%. And I think so what you have to think about as like a macro battlefield is you have to think about if I'm playing this role, how much can I distribute of my brain power, especially when you're a 33-year-old drunk like me. How much brain power do I have to distribute to think about these plays while I'm playing? Because remember, I have to make sure OP stay up. I have to talk in command chat. I have to, I might have to, well, I shouldn't have to ask, but I might have to ask for subs. I have to shoot the enemy. Like these are a lot of things going on.
Yep.
And this is where it kind of cascades. Like there's like this hierarchy of like brain power that's distributed, if you will, right? So like our Cami is one of our really good tankers. We have a good tank team from DKB, and then we have the Goff tankers. Cami specifically very good about knowing when to push up on his own because he reads the map well, right? So I can't sit around and go like have all these things going on and be like, okay, tanks push up. Maybe I will in circumstances, but usually that's going to fall on the tanker because he has enough brain energy, so to
what
speak.
To do in their role.
Yeah. So he has enough brain energy, so to speak, to be able to position himself with the push, saying, "Okay, look, they are close to the point. We know there's no tanks. I can follow these blueberries in. Now's the time." And I've seen him do it, and it's crazy. Like he's got that he's just got that game sense. And if everybody already is policing themselves, the tanks police themselves, and then it takes a lot of pressure off the infantry, which is the quickest and easiest way to die is by playing infantry. And SL even more is on your back because if you lose those OPs or Garys, that's big trouble. So everybody kind of doing their part and pulling their weight as far as the macro game plan goes. It's really cool to see.
Yeah, that's really interesting to hear you say that. And I guess in some ways, especially like your example with the tanks, it kind of works both ways in the sense that not only do they have to have an understanding of when to move in, like you said, they see the blueberries moving up with them, they think, hey, wait, like now's the time to push. But equally, like when those guys get killed off, do they know when to fall back? Do they know when to get into a position where they can heal up?
Exactly.
They just do it kind of thing. And I think it's those small things that make such a big difference.
Yeah, exactly. And when it comes to tanking, when all else fails, stay alive, no matter what. I mean, or try to rather, right? I mean, that is they are slow, they're hard to get to the front, and they are absolutely so powerful. And I think that's the play. So it's reading and knowing when is this push working, is it not? Should I wait, or is it time to go? Yeah, absolutely. It's tough, and you just need the games to find that out.
They can also
really
start a move, and we'll go on to it a little bit later with DCR against HLL, but we saw 3 tanks hold a defensive point because there was no one there, and they just you can start a move, you're talking about tanks knowing the gameplay and all that. They can do so much, it's unreal. But they also have to have that balls to do that.
Yep.
But they need that infantry behind them straight away, otherwise they're just screwed.
Yeah, I think tanks can be on either end of the spectrum, right? Moving too fast or moving too slow, and it's the balance is the key. It's very tough. I don't envy the tanker's role, man. That's very tough.
Yeah. Just check your.
How's that, guys? Is that all good?
I can't hear through the stream, so like I said before, if people didn't catch it, like
if you guys didn't hear that, I was literally just saying to the guys that tankers can really make a move. They just have that. They need to have that balls to just get into a point because they can either start a cap or hold a defensive cap, but they need infantry straight up behind them. But yeah, that's all I said. But You
Yeah.
were the clear winners for the voting system. You know, you had 149 votes for Trirex to win and 20 for
One,
Heli Hardcore Hero.
149.
149, yeah, and I believe that is the highest. Yeah, only one team, EG, got more than 100, and that was only 103.
Yeah, I thought
So
about going to Vegas and just throwing the match. Pulling that
yeah,
under.
Yeah, you definitely should have.
Yeah,
You
but
had the undercard there.
hey, quick note for anybody who voted us to go 0-2 in the qualifiers, shame on you. Shame on you. Just kidding. I
It's
mean,
anonymous.
nobody knew who we were. We got dinosaurs in our picture. Of course, they voted against us. It's funny though, but no, but we've been performing well. So
well,
Yeah,
congratulations
yeah.
on
I
that
think
win.
to be fair, like right from the start, on this show, Trirex has been one of the teams that's kind of been like one to watch from the qualifier stage alongside STDB, especially as like the kind of two teams that we're really expecting to do probably quite well. So um, I don't know if you knew that that was the expectation of you, but you guys have done, you know, you've lived up to the expectations, which is always good.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think we one of the other leaders in golf, Oz and I, we went in, we told ourselves let's manage the expectations because we didn't know what to expect, and we have absolutely superseded anything so far. I mean, we're talking about if you want to talk about exciting games, the PHX game, the 82 AD game, the line game, all 3-2 victories,
Mm.
and we're talking just like the insane 1-4 comeback from 82 AD in 12 minutes. This is the fight that I love to see in these players, man.
Mhm.
Just to the last drop, to the last second, man. It's so cool and it's so fun to see, and like to be able to do that against teams that have been established is mind blowing, and it's really cool.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to all the DKB names in the chat, by the way.
yeah, they're backing you up.
Not in force here, backing you up. But yeah, no, absolutely. And I think you know, we've still got it all to see from Trirex. I really look forward to seeing you guys play in some of the you know, the sweatier games probably later on. So if we move on to the CSP one,
Yeah,
now we'll
yeah.
kind of finish these. We'll finish talking
Uh,
about the ones that have just played, and then we'll discuss what was
Don't worry, I'll
announced.
talk much less for these. So
that's cool. That is good.
That's
Good
what we want,
detail.
dude.
That's
Like,
what we're looking for.
perfect.
yeah.
So obviously on the CSP versus the trio, obviously CSP did do a withdrawal, so that's an automatic 5-win to the trio.
Yep.
Um,
Unfortunate. Hopefully we see them in the next seasonal.
Yep. Good luck to them. But yeah, obviously there's bigger priorities going on right now than that. And then we had, I think it was, I'm gonna say, probably the tightest game that everyone was going to watch. I believe I think it was big drama because we had the Finn Let Loose commander join us last time.
Yeah, Deep Hooker was on the
Deep
show
Hooker.
last time, and we talked to you about this game after the draw came up, and he said, didn't he, that he was like a bit concerned, maybe, or not concerned, but like, you know, PHX were one of the better teams that they could have faced off against, and well, I mean, it was a nail biter. That's a nail biter. So it was on Carentan, and training station was the central point. Phoenix took the point and held it for almost the entire game, and then with 9 minutes left to go, the Finns capped train station for the 3-2.
Yeah, that's a lesson we almost learned. So our very first scrim together was against 116th, which very very good team, and we took it 3-2 on SMDM. And the thing about it is that when they made that big push, it put them under the 2-minute line. So when we defended back up and kind of broke the time, but that one thing about so the point I'm getting at is that with those 3-2s, you've got to always be probing for pressure, man. Always, 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 because when they get situated and they got their fuel and resources, and those two tanks come rolling in, man, it is a nightmare to defend if you don't have any offensive pressure.
Yeah, and it was like,
I mean, the Finns in that game in particular, like they did push, like you know, they did combined pushes with artillery, tank support, infantry backing it up. You know, like they were trying the whole game to take.
No, I mean
that
for Phoenix to push their fourth point.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, so like keep
Yeah.
that pressure up the
I'm
other
sure
way. Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure they were trying. Don't get me wrong. Phoenix is very. I'm honestly shocked by this. I didn't know much about Fins Let Loose, but I played Phoenix, and honestly, I don't even know how we pulled that one off. They had great
Yeah.
shooters. They had insane tanks, very good players, and I will be super adamant about the prep for the next game against Phoenix. But I know that
Yeah.
when they were 3-2 up against us for about 40-50 minutes of the game, they were capitalizing on that 4 point, just running us down on the fourth point, and finally we just did the stabilized flip and then double capped. But they were doing that. I just don't know
Mm.
how it panned out with Finn Let Loose if they were trying for the fourth one.
Well, I mean,
Well,
so things like that, we know their tactics because we spoke to Deep Hooker a little bit, and like I mean, I think the first thing to say about Fins Let Loose is that they maybe have been underestimated slightly coming into this seasonal because of their results from the last seasonal,
Sure.
where they went out quite quickly because they had like tough draws and also it was like their first big comp tournament. But they've literally like leveled up,
Yeah.
and every game you see them play, they'll come with like something new, something different, something that they've learned from the previous game, and their tanks are like solid. Defensively, they're very solid,
yeah,
and
very.
they've got good comprehension now. Like you mentioned before about playing these games, even if they're quick, even if you get beaten, whatever, they're all learning opportunities, and their whole thing is like, what can we learn? And they're so open to that they really do take on that information and they assimilate it and turn it around really quickly into results. And I'm very excited to see what Fins Let Loose do in the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, I love that. I actually have from a pretty credible or very credible source in the community. I've heard that Fins Let Loose, according to this person, they have the biggest brains. That's what I heard. I heard their leader, their strategy, just their macro like chess mindset is top notch.
Yeah,
And that if they had like the individual players from certain teams that put up really good results as far as killing the enemy,
yeah,
that
like
they would
shooters.
be unstoppable. Yeah, that's what I heard. So props to them. But I love what you just
Yeah,
said about the taking away from every game. I mean, I've had my ass kicked by core so many times I can't even count anymore. But it's the confidence that keeps you going, dude. It's just confidence. It's time and confidence. My theory, and Goff is going to probably throw up in their mouths because they've heard it so many times, is if you beat me 9 times, I'm beating you 10. If you beat me 99, I'm beating you 100. If you beat me 999, I'm beating you 1000, and that goes on for infinity. So you have to be able to take the
yeah,
licks, go back to the drawing board, and your confidence says you're not even mad. You might be upset for 5-10 minutes, you brush it off, you take away from the game, you come back. That's the only way. And if you don't have that, and
yeah,
if you take a team or alliance and you give up quick, then you've got nothing. You have to grind. You have to lose, and you can't be afraid to play them on the strongest maps. You can't be afraid to play them multiple times. So what? That's what it is, man.
yeah. I mean,
Uh,
very wise one there. I think you can also, I think, condense that within a game as well. Like a lot of the
Right.
times when we see those reality games happening, it's oftentimes, and both teams are out of their comfort zone effectively. A lot of the times the winner that we see is the team that can like adapt to that and carry on the best and not kind of get into like a panic or into, a mode of doing things that seem familiar but aren't
Yeah.
necessarily that helpful or whatever. So it's really interesting you say that. James Black says in the chat, if he mentions Ronda Rousey, everyone take a shot.
yeah.
Do you guys know the
So,
reference? So
I don't know.
No, but hit us with it.
I won't go. Yeah, I won't go into it too deep for the sake of everyone's nerves. But I had a really cheesy analogy that I made about Ronda Rousey being the best of women's MMA, and then she got knocked out by Holly Holm, who nobody knew because women's MMA was young, so people thought that
Yeah,
Ronda Rousey was unbeatable, but she really wasn't. It was just
they've
a
seen
young
it all,
meta.
but like,
Yeah, it was just a
yeah.
young meta. That's all it was. I explained that on the when we did the Heathen Hammer one. But yeah, I do believe it and I do like it, but it's definitely a corny analogy.
Nice. Well, you mentioned it twice, so everybody who's playing, that's 2 shots.
Yeah, there you go.
Too late for me on that one.
Phoenix had 101 votes on that one against Fins Let Loose with only 85. So I think that was one of the
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
But Phoenix are a very good team and understandable why people will give them all the votes. So interesting.
Yeah, Phoenix is like 2 adjustments away from crushing a lot of teams. I mean that. Very good.
Yeah.
I was super impressed.
Well, we'll get on to seeing who they go through after next week.
We had
I
an
believe.
amazing Phoenix clip, I think, last time, didn't we, on the last show, where they sniped somebody with their artillery off of their back garrison. It must have like gone warm, and whoever was, you mentioned,
Yeah.
like Snapper, about how having individuals who like know their roles is like so helpful. This one, I obviously saw this back Gary go warm and thought,
I think that was
one shell on that.
I think that was my one. Phoenix against Warren Red. It was on Caratine. Yeah.
War player, I think, in their comparison on the like on the hedge line, and just got like,
caught him.
one shot with the with the shell. That's awesome.
That stuff matters, man. And I spend hours of my own walking maps, making strats. But when I see guys come up with their own stuff, I'm just ecstatic. Like, you'd love to see it.
Yeah. Cool. So this is our game next that we casted yesterday evening. Lost Legion Collectors Club versus.
Absolute 4-1. Do you want to go? You want to start?
Yeah, I mean, I think the first thing to say about this game was that it was really hard fought, and it's also, I think, and neither team should take this the wrong way, but I think it's a good thing that it's how do I say this? It's an example of how the new tournament system works quite well, because here we've got 2 teams that had gone 0-1 in the first round in like pretty fair matchups, and now they're still in the tournament, still in a fair matchup, playing to stay in it, kind of thing. And I think that's really, instead of them playing against like what the hell or core or some throwaway game, like in seasonals, like this new format with this like new number of teams works so well, because you end up with these like really even games, and it was an absolute sweater.
This is really good.
It was an incredible game.
It was really to and fro, and I think in some ways like DCR were kind of unlucky, in other ways Lost Legion were a bit unlucky not to win outright with the 5-0, but it was a really interesting, like compelling game. Guderian says great format equals equal matchups, and
the format's awesome right now. I really like the changes.
Yeah,
and I think it was an excellent game with like lots of interesting moments to see, but it wasn't, you wouldn't put it as like it was 2 insanely amazing teams playing against each other, but it was like a good game, and I think that's really something that's like valuable from this format. Lost Legion though, with a pretty convincing win in the end, so they obviously beat who you beat last time in Heli's Heroes, to kind of or they lost, sorry, to Heli's Heroes, and they've now won against DCR to stay in it, which again is like a cool thing about this format, because it's like these teams, they know that they're playing to stay in the tournament.
Yeah, so they give it their absolute everything, don't they?
They give it their absolute all, both teams in that game.
And you could see that, when Lost Legion took that middle point, that 3rd point off the front, both teams were not budging. When DCR was contesting on the 3rd point, then Lost Legion and BWCC would get everyone back, and they would restart, and it would do the exact same when DCR are losing their point. They got their 3 tanks into that point just to hold it. It was
DCR great. Well, they were like counter-attacking the point that they just lost with 3 tanks like in defensive positions. There was like no DCR infantry anywhere near the point, but like every single Lost Legion or Barbed Wire Collectors Club player in the point was just getting completely obliterated by tanks relentlessly, and it just gave such a chance for DCR to then regroup, bring their players up, and the recap on it. But yeah, like you say, the defending was great from both teams, and they gave it their all, tried to stay in the game, tried to stay in the tournament, and it gave us like a really good show basically in the end.
Yeah, you gotta have as we call it, you gotta have the booms. Already in tanks, man. Gotta have the booms to win these games, man.
And there was a lot of arty kills. One in particular, I'm gonna say is arty. We'll go on to that when we see a top clip. It might get featured a little bit later, but hopefully you guys will see it. But yeah, it was a very good one. Then we have
SDB.
ERF versus SDB.
What's the team?
Sorry, Muck. What's that again?
ERF. So, what was their old name? GMJ.
GMJ. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So a Chinese kind of collection of teams, I suppose, like forming ERF now as like a, I think they're staying as like one
It's
solid
not.
team.
It's
Kind
not CNET though, right?
No, they're on the main
Okay.
stage later on.
But CNET
These,
changed their name too, right? I don't know.
yes, yeah, they have, yeah.
I should
To
probably pay more attention to
Trigger.
this stuff.
Trigger, is that right?
Oh, Trigger. There you go.
So
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, so ERF really try and so they play DCR in the last round. Yeah, thanks, Jam. Says C not equals Trigger. GMJ EWS equals ERF. So yeah, ERF won against DCR previously. CDB, I forget who they won against now. Someone.
Was it not the trio? I believe it was a trio. No.
Oh, it was the trio. Okay, yeah.
I think it was. Don't quote me on that one.
Like 91 Panzer Group trio. And so yeah, they're both like playing. This is like a winners game. All these ones down the side of the winners, and the ones on the left was like the 0 and 1 bracket, if that makes sense. Obviously, I'm just realizing that maybe everybody else has been on board with this the whole time. But SCDB kind of, I don't know, like in a previous show, like we really thought that this was going to be one of those games to like really watch out for. Like, oh my god, ERF, they destroyed DCR in the previous round. Like, they're trying really hard. They've come out and said to us like they are sweating on it. They're trying to be like a CDB three-way. They're trying to be like a really dominant team. They're trying to be like the best, if not team in the world, then at least like Chinese team. They're trying to kind of usurp scene, I suppose. But SCDB, who we've also had a lot of kind of interest in, let's say, able to come out and kind of wipe the floor with them on this one.
That's no joke, man.
1 hour, 10 minutes, and 43 seconds was the time remaining when SCDB won that game, I believe. So under 20 minutes.
Oh wow,
that was quick. Yeah, I tell you, pause that.
How fast did they win the first one? First round qualifier.
Oh,
I think it went the whole way. It was a 3-2.
So is the seeding when you win qualifier 2-0, is it based on time? So what seed you play in the main stage, is that based on time?
In the main stage, so that's based on like your performance in all. So that'll kind of be like evaluated in the background, I guess. So time is one of the factors.
Yeah. So like if you have if the number one qualifier plays the number one seed, that would be like, let's say Triwex got number one qualifier because we had 2 games and it was 40 minutes and 25 minutes and we had the least amount of time, we would play WTH.
And won by 5-0. I think that could well happen, yeah.
Fuck me.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah, I can smell some shit. Do you want to go?
What was that? That was me in my hotel room, so I was just sitting there in my farts.
But yeah, right. And then we got the.
That's how it will work. We'll see. But yeah, the line and.
Let's do it.
Yeah, the line.
So yeah, the line as well. Fiverr First. This was a game that sparked a lot of conversation. Let's say on the previous show and after the show, with a lot of debate going backwards and forwards about who was going to win this one, and it did turn out kind of tight in the end. But the line, who were the favourite pretty much from everyone, did get the win. I think a lot of I was an advocate of Fiverr First winning this one, and I think partly that's because I was very convinced by their play on Stalingrad against EG. But the line, very very good teams. So not as easy kind of thing. And to be fair, even on Stalingrad, they only like flipped it right near the end in the first qualifying round. So weren't able to pull that off this time around, and did get clobbered. But really, good game.
We have also finishing up with HLL in Poland and BWR. BWR did do the withdrawal, so 5-0 goes to them. But obviously, if you guys missed any of these games, these are all the links to the streamers that did play that game. Regarding the Trirex and Helly's Hardcore, I believe Quicknix had maybe a technical issue because I think he only streamed for about 16 minutes. So do check out the Blue Meanie 101.
4 minutes then of the game.
Yeah, he did manage to get much, but obviously have a look, guys, and jump on those streams to watch those games all together if you wish to do so. Should we talk stats? I think this might pump everyone up a little bit.
I'm waiting for the screen to change on my stream, so it's like delayed.
No, it's cool.
Nice.
So here, these are all the stats, so all the game logs that are getting sent over to the seasonal. Our beautiful, lovely man, Abusifier, which is the helper of Hell Let Loose seasonals. He has kindly gifted some stats over to us, and we're going to go through. So regarding the game one, so absolutely huge, and join the Discord at the bottom left if you wish to do so. And then you can follow everyone and watch all the games or who's playing on each weekend via that, and you'll get all the information through there. Now, for the fun bit.
Stats.
So War Red versus EG. EG Mortamillan got the highest kill in his team. Sorry?
Yeah. Top kills like per team.
Top killer for each side, for each of the teams.
For each team in each game.
Yeah. So Mortamillan got a whopping 86. And for War Red side, you have Yasha Lava with a whopping 57. That's great, that is.
Jem says, "Oh no, these guys are promoting campers racking kills." Listen.
No, we're all good.
We're definitely not. We're definitely not. If you're a camper and you're just trying to get high on the board, then your team will go out and you won't be on the board. So we're just doing this for a bit of fun.
Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry.
I think it's cope. Kill the enemy, win the game.
Exactly. RTM, do everything, kill him, whatever.
It's hard for them to win if they're not alive, but no, there's definitely more to it. 100%.
True.
But it's a little easier. The strats go a little easier if you're shooting enemy for sure. I think it's something everybody should work on. Always aim lab, whatever you got to do. Get the kills.
I agree.
Do you know who might have got your top killer for your team, Travex?
Sure, kill switch.
Kill switch. Highlander.
Man, what?
Oh, Dirty Dan. Unless that's the top. Hang on.
Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan. Oh, that is wrong.
No, this isn't right.
Kill switch had.
No, I've looked at the wrong line on that one. I must have. This is too low.
Dirty Dan's absolutely insane.
Yeah, this is low. Everyone's laughing.
It was kill switch at 20.
Yeah, that might be a bit wrong. I might have to quickly look that one up.
Dirty Dan and kill switch are.
I'll come back to that one.
But yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
it's
when he rushed
wow.
and
He had a guy with 23. Nice.
It's not a stream if you have something wrong. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll come back to that one. Obviously, CPS and the trio. Obviously, nothing. Then we have Phoenix versus Finn Let Loose.
See if I recognize the Phoenix game here, or the Phoenix player here, because they had some killers too.
Casa MTBB with 99 kills on that one.
Jesus Christ, man.
And Holgar for Finn Let Loose.
Is that Artie
85.
only?
It's not Artie.
Oh, good God.
So it's tanks.
What roof was he on? Jesus Christ.
That's got to be a machine gun, isn't it? They played on Carentan, a train station.
Yeah.
So there is like a window that if you set up the machine gun and like look out, you can see literally over the top. Sorry if there's no MG.
Germans just as a whole, they have just the best riflemen, man. Like STDB, Phoenix, Core, these riflemen are just absolutely out of their minds.
Clicking heads like crazy.
Yeah, I know. For the Lost Legion
He's
BWCC.
Austrian, so Soul Raver.
What's that?
Soul Raver's getting into some inter-European rivalry, saying
It's the same
he's
thing.
Austrian.
Come on. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's his.
Yeah, okay. That area, that general area of Europe, good shooters.
Soul Raver, he's lost it. He's pissed. Save flag.
Oh Lord.
Alright, block him before he says anything. Time him out in chat.
Everything
Time out, time out.
just got ruined by this one dumb American thing.
We've started over less. Nice.
I think we've started World War 7 now, haven't we?
Yeah, what are we on now? Alright, Lost Legion versus DCR.
Yep. So Mad Cow for Lost Legion BWCC got 95, and I'm
Nice.
not going to try and pronounce it, but Zape.
It means slap you in the face with a slipper, I believe. Correct me, chat, if I'm wrong.
These guys got to just be hopping OPs, which is awesome. But I know Dan does that very well. Just literally going OP to OP, get the fight, and win the fights. These numbers are insane.
That's huge.
That is brilliant,
Like,
brilliant
for
results so far.
for people who don't play this game, like when you're just being relentlessly artilleried, when you're playing against people who know where you're coming from and know what to do and how to play the game, to get 95 kills is significant.
Yeah.
Then we have ERF versus STDB.
Oh wait, can I this one?
Yeah, I think these ones might be a little bit wrong when you compare them up.
I'm gonna go STDB Marsmic or maybe Undalux. Marsmic or Undalux.
Both of those guys play so well. I see them all the time on Squad Line Battle, and they're absolute
Yeah.
killers.
That's my two guesses for STDB, and for the other team, I have no idea. Ragnar.
Is this the correct?
It was a quick game. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, it was a quick game.
32 in 20 minutes. Okay. Awesome.
He's on it, on a good pace there.
Right, I am just going to change Trirex right now. And
Sorry, Dan. Better luck next time, bud.
You're out of here. Hopefully, we'll see some of these players on here in the highlights, clips that we play at the end as well.
For sure.
Right, so
This is
I'm just going to change. I'm going to change Trirex into Heli Hardcore Heroes now for the correct score. So give me 1 second.
Look at Team Spirit coming out in the chat. You did damn fine, Dan the man. What was Dan playing? 19's pretty good.
Dan's insane. He's a infantry rifleman usually. Him and Kill actually flip for top golf usually, unless if Oz is playing, they're all kind of fighting for it. Every once in a while, I'll get out there. I mean, I'm usually top 10, but every once in a while, I'll take him out. But usually it's them too.
You gotta go build a Gary or something, you know, and then.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta build a Gary. You know, gotta look at the map. It's cool.
All that stuff. Yeah.
Mark, how long was your game again?
You said what?
How long was your game? Trirex against Heli Hardcore.
Was it like 21?
25 minutes.
Yeah, so these stats are, from what I've received from Abusify, they're actually correct. I've just double checked.
Nice.
I know. I'm gonna have to double check with Abusify. But they're the highest players.
Correct. Okay, Archon maybe, but I don't know if Killswitch screenshotted it.
Oh, Abusify's in chat actually. Unless yeah, what? Uh-oh.
Dare you question my stats?
He was in the bath. He was like.
No, it's probably just Archon. It's always plus or minus a few, right? But I don't know. I don't even know why I picked at it. It doesn't matter. It's 19 versus 20.
Abusive.
Well, Abusify, if you want to just double check, Trirex top killer, not including artillery or tanks. Is it Highlander and Dirty Dan for 23 and 19? That's what I've got.
He had 20, but give it to Dan. He's nasty.
He is.
Either way, you know, you guys are both basically on like one kill between you. So
yeah, I think we're spending a lot of time on this one kill. It's my fault.
Yeah.
Kill, but honestly, like, you guys should check out like the people watching should go check out Blue Meanie's cast of that game because there's a bit where he shows it so well. He's literally right over the top of Ruin, and Killswitch just strolls in there, takes out like 6 different OPs, kills I don't know how many people, and then just like takes the building, and he's just sitting there like waiting.
How come you guys didn't put that on the highlights?
Oh, what highlights? We haven't shown the highlights yet. Oh.
So okay, I've been bamboozled. You showed me them earlier.
Possibly.
Yeah, but they haven't seen it. Then obviously we have game 7, which is the Line versus the Bastardo Boys and 501.
Yeah, pretty
I'm
sweet.
calling Inferno or
Right,
Coltrane. Inferno or Coltrane for TL. Chicken waffles. Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Chicken
it.
and waffles. 79. Nice.
Yeah, they got some shooters, man. TL's got some shooters.
You can see, like, you know, even shooting wise, okay, that's not necessarily the best way of like comparing teams, but you can see
Right,
they're
right.
like pretty close.
Yeah, you gotta
And it was
have a chunk of them. Yeah.
it, like down to what you were saying a minute ago. Yeah, okay, there's more to it than just shooting, but like if you can't kill the enemy, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot.
Abusify has just spoke in chat as well. Like game only lasted under 30 minutes, so yeah, 19 seems pretty right. Your top killers for those.
Dan.
Yeah, Highlander and Dirty Dan. They
Sorry.
numbers seem
We're
correct.
still on this.
Yeah, just want to confirm.
Go on your server later,
Sorry,
just like
Kill should have screenshotted it.
Never question Abusify stats. Never.
do a duel, you know, like stand back to back and walk 20
Bowing
paces,
down, bowing
and
down.
then just turn.
And then we've got the BWR withdrawal. But we're gonna have a little look at
Is withdraw a good shooter?
Fantastic.
Yeah, he took.
He got so many kills, I couldn't even fit the numbers on the screen.
Withdraw.
Doesn't
What
fit
a
on the
legend.
screen. He's my favourite.
Okay, so we're gonna go from the top left, yeah. So we're gonna go look at last week's top kill streak, and then gonna go for only infantry, because obviously if we do artillery and tanks, then it's just gonna be always then.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So in third place, let's have a look at who it might be. It is from DCR with 15 kill streak.
That's third place. Okay.
It's got to be this sniper.
Samurai School. Wow.
After each one, you have to put what roof they were on
Yeah.
and what part of the map.
So we know where you are from future. In second place, TL and EG joint with 16 kills to the name.
Okay.
Ken and Watermelon.
Anticipation here.
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh my god.
So,
It's a million.
who is going to be the first place? DCR. They might be out, but they've got the highest kill streak, so that's kind of good for other teams now that they're out. But
Another DCR.
17.
Nice. So
And
it's
it-
not managing to convert it. Going against what we've just been saying, not managing to convert staying alive and killing people into macro success, unfortunately for them.
And the player is Jean. With a whopping 17 kill streak, he comes first of last week's top kill streak.
Congratulations on. Very nice.
So this next bracket is with tanks.
Yes. So I didn't want to leave him out.
Is it
So
artillery as well?
no, just tanking.
Just tanking.
Artillery, they always get a lot of kills. So
Yeah.
we'll leave them kindly up because they get enough. They probably get more points than anyone in the game.
I think for these infantry guys, like if Hell at Loose doesn't work out, they got a bright future in Call of Duty. So
Yep.
your heads up no matter what happens.
True.
No, congrats guys, that's crazy, man.
that is
15
good.
kills in comp.
In tournaments as well. That's pretty impressive.
That's
Not easy. Yeah.
And it'll be quite interesting to see when the weeks go on, when we get closer to the final. How does it increase? Does it decrease? You know. But yeah, nevertheless, it's an impeccable result. Okay, so in third place, for top tankers.
Cassandra says, wait, is this the guy that was lying in the bush the whole game? Morty says, yeah. Kes says, even when the point was like, I thought he was AFK.
Hey.
Yeah.
The stats page, okay.
He made it.
They're out of the tournament, so whoever at the start said about, oh yeah, we're turning it into some kind of contest thing. Well, you're a contest and you know how to win it, guys.
He was easily there for what, 25 minutes? 20 minutes? Not even moved. He just rotated. But yeah, that's why he's there. So a new strat, guys. Just stay there and lay down. Okay.
Stay in the bush and then your tournament, you'll make out of the tournament. And...
So tanking, 3rd place. TL with 42 kills. Lazy H.
Nice. And
obviously, I think it does. I think maybe he is the gunner.
He's the gunner, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So him and his tank squad. Congratulations, you. I guess you've all got 42 or probably a little bit less. I don't know. But
you guys really want to get crazy with this, you got to make it relative to the time of the game too, right? So if a 90-minute game you got 42 kills, a 30-minute game you got 25, then you did better.
The ratio.
Yeah, the relative ratio. Yeah.
Well,
don't do that. Don't.
I don't know.
That's so much. Yeah, you could do like KPM would be good too. That's a good point by Alex.
Yeah.
Alex Fartbag.
Well, you say that.
Fartbag.
There might be a little bit more stats next week. No pun intended. No hint there. Just saying.
KPM.
Yep. But in 2nd place, Red and War with 58 kills.
Damn.
Jeez.
Eves. Wow,
nice.
That's good.
I want to know, like, Mark, you've got me asking, like, how long are these games?
You said what?
I want to know.
Like for the ones.
Like, how long are each of the games? Yeah.
I think those were. Well, EG's was a 5-0, right?
It was a 5-0. Yeah.
So that was 58.
Like the line was like all.
Yikes.
Who wants to know the first place?
And they lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably just did the defending duties and tried to prevent them coming in.
Yeah. But they obviously tried pretty hard, so hats off to them.
Well,
who's going first?
Tanker, especially.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Giving it all. Yeah.
Jeez.
So the top tanker for last week goes to EG. So it was a tanking game between them, EG and War and Red, with 72 kills.
Oh, well, that answers that question.
Aletsky.
Alex,
72.
nice.
What?
That's so dominant.
72 kills in a tank, infantry kills in a tank.
Just
in
a
comp game. Build AT guns for fuck's sake. 72 kills.
Yeah. What are the engineers? What are the assault guys? What are the AT guys doing?
Build AT guns. They're so OP now, guys. They actually made them good.
Top tip there.
I'm just grinding at my guys. I'm just bitching at my guys every game. So those AT guns aren't up, man.
Now, last time we did this, we spoke about victim kills, and I think the chat went a bit. They were quite excited about this because it's quite a. It's like, oh, please do not have my name up there.
This is kind of rude.
Yeah, no one wants to be the top victim, but nevertheless, we are going to show who is the top victims for last weekend. And in 3rd place,
love it.
Obviously, it is going to be that.
A victim is like the stat that you get when you die to the same person a number of times. So if like Mark killed me twice, then I'd be his victim twice, if that makes sense. So.
Oh, okay. So it's not like they just died the most.
No, it's a certain player.
Specific.
Okay, got it. Yeah, okay. I thought you were. No, I mean, I would think it's worse if you just showed who died the most.
No, you have to know who killed him.
I mean, anybody can get camped by Bommel, 7 times. That's fine.
That's true.
I was watching.
So we got Finn let loose.
Finn let loose 17 times.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and it's not Jean with his kill streak. I'll tell you that. And that's only third place. And it goes to
What?
Duke Took killed Mike from Phoenix 17 times. Wow.
What?
Bruh.
Congratulations, Duke Took, but Mike, sorry.
Oh my god. I've never even seen that number of victim or nemesis in a no hate,
Like
but in a
ever.
pub. That is an insane number.
And it's only third place. Second place
Mike is sniper, by the way.
Banderas.
is Phoenix, the same game,
Nice, let's go.
18 times. Limit,
Arty camping.
taking away Vipe.
Nice.
Oh, it's getting close.
Sorry, Vibe. Got slapped about. Wasn't his day. Again, an Arty camp fest.
Yeah, if one of these victims, if one of these victims are not RT, I think they might have discussion with you later.
I think Phoenix Mike is the sniper, right? So he's like gone to the Finn let loose artillery to try and take them out, and got shot a lot in the process.
I like Guderian's.
Install.
Yeah, just uninstall the game. Okay, third place.
You ever thought about cast?
Yeah,
It's
or
working for us.
okay, third place.
Wow.
Bastardo 501. 19 times.
19.
Dry taking out Josh from TL.
Sorry, Josh.
Or Josh.
You were the most victimed.
Oh,
Dude, could be a strategic play though, right? You just bait the guy 19 times and your team moves up.
Josh.
Dude, I think this
Josh
is
is
next level meta. This is next level meta. Congrats to Josh, Vipe, and Mike. You took one for the team, or 19 for the team, but
Yeah.
I think this is the next thing.
Hellfish. Dry is a sniper. So was he doing RT job?
So Josh is on Arty, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's all the RT boys,
Trying to
which
drop
obviously.
skills.
But we will get there. We will catch someone that's not on RT, and we will annihilate them. But yeah,
Nice.
I'm definitely going to screenshot this and post it on the seasonal Discord for all to see.
So toxic.
But some great stats that we've got from Abusify. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. And look forward to hopefully having him on the show in due course, which would be really awesome to talk in depth about some of these.
Yeah, I'm not too sure when we're going to get him, but hopefully very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
little hint there, guys.
We're going to chat like that.
All right, so let's move on from that one.
Some of these from this field and
Sorry, say that again.
so let's move on and have a look at the games that have been drawn
Yeah.
this week before we show the clips and then let everyone get on with their evening.
So
Videos.
yeah, videos. So we've got obviously the standard what's happened so far. So TL, Trirex, STDB, and Finn let loose are all through to the main stage with BWR, War on Red, CSP, and DCR 7 all eliminated from the tournament so far.
You did. You always say. Yeah. See you guys. Thanks for
Yeah. Yep. Then we still have
Savage.
yeah. Goodbye.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Jesus Christ.
You said that, dude.
Oh, it was supposed to be you. Yeah.
Like I was there. Yeah. That was a good impression of me, to be fair. So that is something I would say. That's something I would say.
I could do an impression of you if you want.
Goodbye.
Bullshit.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is.
Hello?
Sorry.
Is there an echo?
Okay.
So,
Seems to be more audio issues.
back to the graph. Sorry.
let's have a little look at the games coming up this week. So we have got HLL Poland, and was that CC? Sorry, is that CC? Am I getting confused with someone else?
Who's that? Oh, Lost Legion, BWCC. Yep.
Yep. No, HLL Poland. They're just they're on their own. Sorry. Against LLBWCC. We've got EG taking on Heli Hardcore Heroes. Phoenix against the trio. ERF versus 501 and the Bastardo Boys. So they are only the 4 games that will be happening this weekend. Saturday or Sunday we'll have the what's that called thing that they saw it all out? The vote box
stuff.
No, when they talk about the maps and then they pick the sides and all that jazz.
Oh, okay, yeah, like the selection of... what did they call it?
Yeah, what is that word? Bandface, that's it. Thank you very much, House. Saved us there. Bandface. So that is the games for this weekend. So not as many, but
Talk about
this...
the thing where you get rid of Stalingrad as fast as possible?
Yeah, I thought you get rid of Stalingrad, but then you leave Purple Heart Lane.
Yeah, Doki.
Yeah.
But I swear that someone was meant to be playing on Purple Heart Lane this weekend, but it suddenly just changed.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. I don't know.
What happened there?
I guess they just bitched out. They couldn't handle it.
Right.
They didn't want to be on the top death streak
Oh,
or something like that.
yeah.
Maybe they were scared of Purple Heart Lane. Says Jables Black. Looks like says still up for that game, by the way.
All day, baby. Let's do it.
All right. Well, there you go. There's when you next meet.
Maybe you can talk to Chronic about the losers tournament that he was just discussing there.
Ooh. What did he say?
Not. He said maybe all the teams that have got knocked out already should have their own little tournament.
Yeah, keep it going.
I mean, what do you think the qualifiers?
And then the winner that has lost fights the winner that has actually won all the games.
I don't think this
that's too much.
More webs than it already has.
Any more games? Yeah, probably not.
Heidi and Jane are probably watching this like, fuck.
It looks like the Charlie from Sunny in Philadelphia meme with all the strings on the wall.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
So if these games coming up, obviously you're not playing. Choris is through, so you guys are breathing easy. But are there any of these that you're particularly kind of interested in seeing the result of?
100%. The Phoenix game. Everyone else I don't know that well. I think EG is. I'll say it. Fuck it. I think EG is going to beat Heli's. What's the top one again? The white and red.
HLL Poland.
Okay. And they're playing. What's the one on the right there?
Lost Legion.
Okay.
Lost Legion
No
Bravo
idea what's going to happen there. EG versus Heli's Heroes. I think EG moves on.
Probably not lost.
Yeah, Phoenix, and then
EG
the stream I'm going to watch, which is what, Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, it depends on what the admin guys sort out.
Yeah. Phoenix versus the trio. That's the game to watch right there, dude. So whatever streamer pulls that one, I'll be there.
Let's see about the chat. So guys in the chat, just quickly, we'll go through each game. Howlett lose Poland, LLBWC. Write down quickly. Who do you think is going to win that one? We'll give you a minute to put it
in. I'm doing it too.
Yeah, we'll get ahead of the thing on the Discord. Seen a lot of Lost Legions coming up. I've lose Poland a couple of times. Got more Poland in the chat here.
Oh, it's looking like the Poland might win.
Soul Raver thinks Poland as well. That's interesting. Muck Snapper says how they lose WCC.
So is it looking like it might be a close game? Okay. Stop with the chat. Let's go on to
Poland to have the viewer pick here.
Yeah. They've confirmed it over here first. EG versus Heli Hardcore Heroes. Come on, guys. Who do you think is going to win on that one? Oh,
Senor
curse.
says, I play for BWCC, so I will win it anyway.
Oh, straight EG.
Straight in with the EG. But this is what we were saying before. Like, EG just get all the votes. EG heroes, guys. Thanks. Thanks, Waxel, for the chat there. Such a troll.
Okay.
Chat. The stream I'm actually on.
How about this one?
It's big brain.
Phoenix taking on the trio.
Let's go, Phoenix. Let's go, Phoenix.
My money, Phoenix, we kind of
I just knew Soul Raver was going to put that emoji or that picture. Just I know he's lingering.
Phoenix. I think.
Yeah, not at all.
Phoenix has
So
had a
Guderian-
tight couple weeks, and I think they're coming in mad on this one, baby. I'm ready. I'm ready to see Phoenix stomp.
Oh, Guderian's not happy. A lot of Phoenix players over here, or fans.
Trio have played pretty well so far, so you know, it could be anyone's game. Depends on the map.
Dude, Phoenix has the
All of
Tinder
these, like-
logo, man. They got this.
Yeah.
That-
Okay.
They are
yeah.
dude. They're
Can't argue
coming
with
in.
that.
Their fists are clenched this weekend, baby. They're ready. They're taking it.
I think yeah, it's going to be the best game to watch this weekend. Okay, to finish it off, we've got ERF versus 501 Bastardo boys.
5-1 Bastardos.
Again,
This guy's been around a while, huh? Yeah. Bastardos.
Lots of 501 at the moment.
I'm just gonna put it out there and say ERF, just as the controversial. Standard procedure here from Mike Snapper 7.
Yeah, he's going 50-50.
How's that fence you're sitting on?
No one's going to cap middle point for an hour and a half.
It's really high.
It's really hard.
I can overlook all the peasants in chat.
And the gooch.
So
I
a
got
lot.
5-1 Bastardos.
Yeah, a lot of 501 on there.
I reckon.
I don't know if they've been right.
Yeah,
I've been watching 5-1, dude, since like they played, like they had games against Core and SME where they
they've been
had
around.
good
years.
ideas. Yeah, I don't know if if they still have the fire or what's going on, but good team.
Well, they've got this kind of team up with Bastardos at the moment. I'm not quite sure how long that's been going on.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's one
in chat
thing it's
might
hard
need
to
to
do.
help.
It's hard to keep 50 freaking guys at minimum, or 49 rather, with the same amount of fire, and you got to rotate them through and train new guys, and it's tough, man. It's really tough.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the teams
Jackson
that
chat
start
says-
dominating, it gives them the motivation to keep going and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's harder for the teams that are having trouble.
Yeah, for sure. And I think ERF probably got like shaken a little bit by their last game because they won so dominantly against DCR. So I'll be interested to see if they can kind of learn stuff like we talked about how important it is for the Finns Let Loose like team, you know, and their success, like learning stuff. So whether they've been able to learn something from that loss and be able to take it into the next game, we'll see.
What team is Klong Pong from?
Yes, in ERF.
What?
Klong Pong?
You from, bro?
Oh, okay.
SCDV.
Um,
We'll lose against 5. They lost.
I think a little
20
nice little
minutes
subtle
against us.
brag there in chat. There, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, yes.
They lost in like 20 minutes or something. I forgot it was so fast, bro. Like I just went and got a sandwich after.
Trash.
It's like
I blinked.
I love SD, man. Those guys are cool. That's actually crazy to think about. So they were. He's saying they'll beat ERF, but Stars lost them 20. So that's a big gap, a big differential. And I guess what he's saying.
Sorry, everyone, if my mic is like going in and out. I think I mentioned before, like I'm in the hotel room right now. Like, so this is the commitment, you know. We'll get to this at the end, but like massive thanks to everyone who like plays these games because, like Mike Snapper just alluded to, having 50 people who are like ready to play and stuff is like really tricky. But you know, if it makes you guys
and be
feel any
motivated.
better, like and be motivated, you know, we are right there with you because No Connection has COVID right now, and I'm in a hotel
Yeah,
room.
do it,
with-
show him.
So this is
You didn't tell me you had
stand.
COVID before I came on your stream. Jeez, man.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
Look-
wash my
Oh,
hands.
Look at that commitment from Guff. Toilet roll holder.
Yes. Toilet roll holder. And the
Are you okay, no? Like for real talk though.
the green screen is like
Okay.
Yeah, I just got a really bad cough, so
Troll first, care second.
yeah.
That's my
But
operation.
that toilet roll is like a meme that is, if in doubt, get the toilet roll out. You know.
get the toilet roll out. It's here for when I get all salty and cry.
Sounds like a night after drinking every time. I don't. Yeah, it's pretty common.
I think no
I
one's.
got 2 rolls here.
Oh,
Hang on.
One for drinking, one for COVID. Fuck.
I see no one as Mike Lee just put in chat, but no one was replying after Chronic's message. I think everyone's on their phone trying to get you what he's just messaged. They're all on the phone ordering you one.
Yeah, well, come along to the stream. You know,
Yeah.
we accept donations and gifts.
Right. So they are the games for the weekend.
Confirmed. Who was it that said I was a mad fapper? Mikel.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, not in the hotel room, bro. Not in their Wi-Fi. You've seen how ropey it is.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, you gotta.
Did you have to pay for it?
Stills. That's the worst.
Well,
Now we
sometimes
get
you get 1 hour free, don't you?
Garthers, what team are you on? Are you on a team or just a streamer?
No, I'm just a streamer.
Okay, and then known connection. What's WTH? Is that a team?
The loose collection of.
I didn't know what the response was at. Didn't know what to say.
No.
Heidi, you still in the chat?
My question for you, known connection though. Once again, troll first. Question later. Are you? Do you? Are you kind of like in the community or do you play? You can.
No, I don't really play in their like seasonal games or like competitive games. I just play with them. I play on their servers. I play in their Sweaty Thursdays when I can, when obviously the tournament's not playing. But
Gotcha.
I've told the guys that are running WTH that I'm stepping away from WTH while this is going in because I don't want to be, biased in any way.
Right.
So I've stepped away from WTH. I'm still part of them, but just to make sure everything's all like fair and stuff like that.
Oh,
But
I was gonna say Goff is recruiting if you're leaving WTH. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's the big question.
I'm just messing, but thank you. Yeah, I was
That's-
curious about that. That's all.
All right.
Yeah, no, like so I'm committed neutral. I'm an enjoyer of the spectating, so I'm kind of here with the fans. Although obviously a lot of the fans are here from different clans as well. But Abusive, we just haven't told him yet that he's out.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez, I'm sorry, bro. Before you tell him.
Should we get onto some clips? We've got 4 clips. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see one of them, but we'll go on. So, for the first one, we have got, and I think you'll be able to hear it in. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear it. Fingers crossed.
Here comes a offensive bombing run. I still don't know if they're gonna get. Let's see. Did they get the garrison? I
They
don't know.
have not gotten the garrison on that run. Still up, still living.
Oh my god!
still
look at this.
living.
What
They got
is Sync? What is Sync not doing? He's on artillery. He's now leading the charge. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call my own bombing run and come in right after it." And Sync, is that a little flicker there? A little contest? Commander Sync doing it himself with the Stewart. Sync
That
getting
Stewart's
down
been
the
a
OP.
menace.
Sync missing every single one of his shots that he didn't want us to see. Oh, he's gonna get Fixer here. Okay, got Fixer. Cap progress going.
About to get got. Who's gonna get got? Oh, nice shot.
Sync doing it by himself now over at the flank.
Leading from the front. Holy crap!
Yeah, that is absolutely brilliant from him. Oh,
That was the ball.
what a save that was. But well done, Sync, if you're watching. But yeah, congratulations. Should we have a look at video 2?
And run into them, though. Let's find out. Two players unaware of each other, Johan and Erethan. And Erethan, no. Ghoster still... No, looks like Johan is safe for the time being and actually might see Erethan. He does spot him and get the kill. Dark Ninja should hear that. Come around the corner. Caught. Oh, and Johan catches him off guard. Will Ghoster fall as well? Yes, he does. Great triple from Johan there. And there's a quad and 5. Will he get 6? Oh, perhaps. Oh, with that many infantry, we'll have to wait and see. No, he does not get the 6. Great play, though.
And I think Dazabuk did another one of that as well. So obviously it's probably one of the most viewed reacted on the Discord channel on HLL. So that's good. But he just took out too many, didn't he?
Just the violence of action just like took everyone by surprise, didn't it?
Yeah, that is brilliant. Let's have a little look at the next one. Oh, he's going for it. Look at this. He wants to. Here he is. Broken. Come on, Broken. Come on, Broken. Broken! 1 down, 2 down. Fucking Broken. Absolutely love that shit. No, I know that was my clip, but if that was anyone else's, I would have still posted that. Don't worry, Broken actually done a proper, as Hellfish says, Rambo.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
Oh, that was
Love to see
brilliant.
it. You just love to see it.
It's just the fact that he come up the stairs holding it and he's waiting like do.
It's just freaking
You just-
Rambo style, dude. 100%.
Oh, brilliant.
So just alone.
Yeah, with that, so good.
Okay.
Where you can like move through the buildings, you get some great footage.
Hier oben fahren die Recons. Interessant. Da kommt der erste Truck der Finns. Arti ein bisschen früh. Oh, da war er nicht schlecht. Und Truck rausgenommen. Der war noch mehr oder weniger voll. Es sind nur 2 ausgestiegen. Wer war das? Entweder wär's Weberknecht oder Ulfgier.
It was the opener
Starker Schuss
truck. Now I see
Die
why
Finns
this was
kommen
so
jetzt erst an
significant.
aus dem Süden von
Yeah.
Train Station. Hier
That
kommen
was
die
brilliant. But yeah, we realised, yeah, it's Raver. It was the AT gun. You know, I think at the time, he was looking to try and figure out who that tank was. You could see he's called another mouse, but it was actually the AT built on the railway line. And if I can just try and rewind it,
Yeah, I'm nowhere
Truck
near
der
those
Finns.
tracks if I'm driving a
Truck
track.
der
No
Finns.
way.
we can try and
Arti ein
catch it
bisschen
again.
früh.
Play.
Oh, da war er nicht schlecht. Und Truck rausgenommen. Der war noch mehr oder weniger voll. Es sind nur 2 ausgestiegen. Wer war das?
You can just see above his cursor that there's an AT cannon built, and that is the only one that would have had visual on that tank, on that truck. So, what a shot!
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And they must have, they must have planned that, to get a cannon there, to have it already built. I don't think you would have managed to organise that while you're on the truck. So I think that was pre-planned if it was on that point. So that was really, really good play.
Who was that? I just I had to miss the clip there, but who was it whose truck got blown up?
Should we all watch it again? Because I think that was a very, very good clip. Let's do it again.
Entweder oben fahren die Recons. Interessant. Da kommt der erste Truck der Finns. Artie ein bisschen früh.
Just a nice peaceful day in Carrington.
Oh, der
And
war
then-
nicht schlecht.
He's just driving to the store, needs
Truck rausgenommen.
groceries.
Der war noch mehr oder weniger voll. Es sind nur 2 ausgestiegen. Wer war das?
Oh,
Entweder wär's Weberknecht
That was
oder
brutal.
Ulfgier.
I love Soul Raver.
Starker
Now we don't
Schuss
plan
da
stuff
erstmal.
with the little.
There is
Finns kommen
absolutely
jetzt erst
no
an
way
aus dem
you
Süden
organise that
von
while you're
Train
chit-chatting
Station. Hier
in the
kommen
truck on
die-
the way there. You planned that.
cheeky.
Okay, so those are the clips that we've got today. Thank you for all those guys that have posted those on the seasonal Discord. So thank you very much. Again, if you've seen more clips that you like, what you've seen in someone's stream, or if you're a streamer and you've seen epic gameplay, or even you're playing the game and you're recording it and you get some great kills or something funny happened, put it on that seasonal highlight Discord channel, and then maybe it will get featured in the next week. And obviously, if there's a lot of videos that are being posted and there's lots of great ones, then we'll add more videos to this list and we'll spend a little bit more time, and you guys can watch some of these hilarious and epic shots that we have.
Yeah, I think you're going to record some from the other games as well. Like if you go back and watch these games, if you clip them on Twitch when you're watching them, then make sure you put those in the highlights, because we'll stick them on the show next week. Because like
Since I
Connection said, it's a bit shorter next week.
Since I so eloquently came on here as your guest, against all my non-free time, could you play one more that I sent in DM?
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
I don't know if you're able to do it or not. It's a 31-minute stamp.
This is gonna go. I mean.
Let
put
me
mine.
try and I'm gonna have to figure it out quickly.
It's okay if not.
The thing is, these are all like downloaded ahead of time, so
Right.
he's going to have to like put up a separate window or something like over the top. Don't forget it's got like the crop thing on it, Connection.
If it's trouble, man, don't worry about it. Oh, okay.
I think you guys might be able to see it.
Nice full screen.
It's
Twitch
not,
inside of
'cause
Twitch.
I don't want to jinx anything. No one's gonna win this
What
match.
do you say, 31
It'll be a
minutes?
draw.
31
Never
minutes, yeah.
before seen. I'm in
Oh, is this the push on
Curse is
the
not
ruin
real.
that we were talking about earlier?
In 31
here, you can
minutes
see
will be the
that-
kill
oh, hang
switch.
There you go. I'm doing it.
Everyone else by
In
himself.
here.
Kill streak going in.
Oh,
And he's
going
just
on
like,
to-
"Where's my
hang on,
team?"
sorry.
Yeah, there he is.
Just hold on to your eyes for a second.
What's a team?
He's made it into the ruin. Hello, he's made it into the ruin.
So this for all
This
the
would be
people in the
This is
chat
interesting.
earlier who were saying about how getting
Very
lots of
interesting.
kills doesn't win you
He's
games.
clearing it out. This one fucking guy is clearing
It
it out.
helps.
He's got all the outposts. I mean, it's not enough because, as you can see, they're sort of surrounding the point here. He still hasn't gotten that garrison.
OP2, that's probably OP number 1 or 2 right there.
Two, yeah.
Gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. How long can this guy survive for? Let's see. I mean, I can't go in because
And the
it'll
tank
just be
goes
all
down.
super
Very
singers,
nice.
So I don't want to do that because that'll make
Oh, here we go.
your eyes bleed. Oh. We get it from another. Yeah, again, this fucking factory just impervious to your silly little explosions. Yeah, he's.
When he does finally go
He's
down,
going
I think there's another
Oh,
one
he-
of your
he-
players, I forget who it is, who like comes and does the exact same thing.
He's killed both of them.
Sorry,
this,
Jack.
This is
He
the
gets
hero. I know
3.
there's a whole match going on. I don't care about this. This is much
Gets
more
4.
entertaining. How the hell?
Does he even die?
Oh, the stream quality,
on
though.
The attack front. Oh, hang on.
The
Here we
guy-
go, here
not
we go,
yours,
here we
the
go.
guy's.
Helis are coming in.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
blue
already killed.
meanie.
He's killed 2. Holy shit!
Hilarious stream, though.
Buccaneer, can he do it? Can he jump that fence? I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness
Slapping him out the
gracious.
window.
The game doesn't know you. Anyway, thank you for joining here. Oh, and he.
Oh, he finally goes down.
Yeah, I just
Kill
remember
switch,
pressing
rest
M,
in
fighting for the
peace,
north. Like, what
buddy.
is going on? There's actually 2 OPs on point. There he goes. What a
There
play.
he goes. What a player. And then somebody else, like a
Which-
minute after this, comes and does the exact same thing. I forget who
Um,
now, but
Epic
Awesome.
satchel kit.
That was cool.
You guys want that as well, yeah?
I don't even think
No
I saw that yet.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let's get out.
Yes, all the people in the chat who are saying like we want satchel clips and stuff. Make sure you put them in the highlights.
Is this the one on the tank?
I'm sure we'll stick them in. We've had. Make
I
sure as
see
well
now.
you come on either mine. Was it on my screen last time? Connection, or your stream? I forget. I think it was on mine. But if you check out my stream on the videos, you can see the show from last week and check out the clips there as well because there's some really great ones. We've got one from Mark Snapper from last week as well that he did like an edit with the old Metal Gear Solid kind of audio aesthetic, which is really funny, really good one. So check
Really
those
good
out.
salad, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, and make sure you stick your clips on the Discord, like No Connection said.
Yep. And
Is this the
everyone's-
final cap at the end of Fins Let Loose versus Phoenix?
Yeah, this is the satchel clip that everyone's wanted.
Oh,
Yes, I
okay,
believe this
nice.
is one.
Yeah.
Right, let's watch.
It's going to be out of the pipe for a while, but we see a significant cap weight going on.
Are you kidding me right
here.
now, guys? I mean, improbable. With two, you said it, Pep. It's like having two queens on a board. What is going on? They should not be capping this. This is incredible.
Is it in the red there?
I'm guessing it's this tank.
Anymore. As soon as
Well,
they
it's
lost
close,
the
right?
Tiger support.
Oh, I was
And
like,
Tiger just
oh no,
went
that's a
down.
crosshair. I was
Tiger's
like,
gone.
did they
Tiger's
highlight the
gone.
satchel? How the hell did they do that?
Man,
No, it should be this one right in front of us.
this evening, wherever you guys are.
Boom.
Nice.
Yo, that's
go.
Satchel.
Yeah,
Just
appears to be a satchel. And as soon as that tank blew up, Blue started capping again.
Who was that selector?
whoever hit
the
that
tank was in
Satchel.
hard
Satchel
cap.
through the wall.
Who
Oh,
put that
okay.
in?
So he placed the satchel on the gate or on the wall there,
Yeah,
and it
out
took
of
out the
pipe for a
tank
while,
in
but
the
we see a
road.
significant
That's crazy.
Nice. Yeah. Tank must have been damaged, says Jax. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe it would just take it out.
I've seen tanks go down, but that's a 76, right? Jeez Louise.
Well, I remember seeing, I think WTH took on one of the teams on Purple Heart Lane. I think it was UFR actually. Yes, UFR against WTH on Purple Heart Lane. And one of the UFR guys put a satchel underneath the bridge in the middle point. I can't quite remember, but there's like a main bridge that goes onto it. And they put it on a wall and it took over a garrison next to him. And then also took out the tank on top of the bridge as well.
Oh,
So
jeez.
it has a good radius, and I believe that was a 76 as well.
Yeah, Warhammer against I think 82 put a satchel on the Tiger. The Puma pulled up, and the Puma died with the Tiger. 2 for 1.
Nice.
That's,
You must,
that's
I
yeah,
love that
was- I
when you
was
just
like,
see the
what?
other tank roll up. You must just think like, yeah.
I think he was trying to help him repair or something. He was trying to protect him, and then just got 2 for 1. Absolutely.
Nice.
Great.
I've got a question for Morty 12. Yes, because I went to DCR and Seven's base when I was streaming their game yesterday, and they built 2 extra AT cannons at their base, because so they had the 3 cannons as standard, and then they built 2 on either side, and I was quite confused. I've never seen that before. So what is the reason for that? Is it just to help if there's any tanks coming in? Has anyone seen that before?
They built them where?
So you know, at the back of the base, you'd have the 3 normal anti-tank AT cannons.
Oh, the 3
So
already got.
AA.
Yeah, they built one on the left
Oh, okay, yeah. Weird.
for cover, but it's
Anti-tank
cover?
gun near the RD.
yeah.
That seems unusual, certainly.
In fact, I might actually just get it up quickly.
Maybe they'd been expecting the other team, like perhaps they always send a recon vehicle in or something. So they're just
I would
thinking,
just- I would just say usually, yeah, you just have somebody.
like,
rocket it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I'll show the clip quickly.
Setting up for the 1-4. I have no idea.
There we go. Alright, let's have a little watch of this, because I'm not 100%.
Yeah, sniping maybe,
you-
if you can
Is
get
it
like a
extra
good view.
protection in case there's a tank? What is it? Can you? Is it? You can see the 2 extra AT cannons there.
Samurai Demon.
That is so
Let me know-
weird.
Let me know what it is. But Lefty is here.
Okay.
Kozak
Why?
Why is that?
not happy with him
And the
getting
Puma's just there.
his tank destroyed.
Yes.
But gets denied. If I lefty got this kill, oh. Sorry for the cough, by the way. Oh. Oh, cable guy. Cable guy's here. He's gonna shoot.
Yeah, it's not really working out for them.
Okay, spawns AT and he kills the Puma,
waiting.
I assume.
Missed. Hit the fence.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, can't go that way.
Ouch.
Go to the next map.
Ouch. Cable guys. He's.
Yes.
This is so interesting.
Okay, so I think it's fair to say that this tactic didn't work out well. Oh my god.
Oh, what is happening?
Yeah, so please help out. I don't understand that.
Wow.
Maybe it's bait?
I don't know. It probably is if there's any recon tanks coming in, but obviously, because you could see our lefties, it was facing the right way in case a tank did come in, but I don't know. But anyway.
I've not seen that one before, but thanks for showing that, because that was, yeah, pretty unusual.
No hate though, absolutely no hate.
Yeah.
Right.
But yes, I mean, we're basically done then, aren't we? And you know, in summary, we've kind of talked about what games have been played last week, the games that are upcoming next week, although there's obviously fewer. We will still be here next Monday as well. Slightly, you know, adjusted format, obviously, to take account for the fact that there's fewer games. But like I say, and like No Connection said, the more clips you put in the highlights, like the more time we'll have for clips. So that'll be really cool, hopefully. We're going to have like next level stats, hopefully, as well, with the assistance of Abusify. Thanks again, as always, to the organisers of the seasonal. Like, just couldn't do any of it without you guys. You know, whether that's Heidi, Jane, Abusify as well for running the seasonal Discord. Thanks again to all the teams that have competed. Like, you know, we've touched a little bit today on the dedication and commitment that's required from people, you know, to turn up and be motivated to play and, you know, be able to play 50 players on a map at a certain time kind of thing. So thank you very much for playing.
Oh, yeah,
thanks to all the different clans, communities for participating. And of course, a massive thanks to No Connection and a massive thanks to Muck Snapper for coming on today.
Thank you.
Sure.
I want to say also a huge thank you, because I know that we say thank you, like Anthony said, to, you know, the organisers, the communities and stuff like that, but also to the streamers. You know, you guys are spending your time getting prepared for it, getting, you know, your posters out and actually giving some good quality, good quality video clips and stuff like that. So without you, we wouldn't be, you know, be able to watch these impeccable games that we're capturing. So also a big thank you to, you know, the other streamers out there, which is doing an absolute great job.
Yeah, I totally agree with that one. I mean,
Sure.
like real high quality coverage, you know, and thanks for coming in the chat as well on the show today, all the other streamers, because like, you know, massive, like valuable insight from a lot of you. You know, I've seen loads of you guys in here, so yes.
Yeah, you guys are huge, man, because it's not, this is a tough game to, I guess, pop off, so to speak, on Twitch. So the fact that you guys grind and do this for us, man, we really do appreciate it, and that's why I come on and read your shows when I get the opportunity. You know, gotta take that. But no, seriously, thank you.
Thank you very much for joining.
Just do it for love of the game. So
absolutely,
love
man.
to watch it, love to play it, and you know, awesome format to have like this sick tournament and like all these amazing teams from all around the world and the community spirit that goes into it, and everybody's just doing it off of love. Like, it's really great. So
100%.
It's a pleasure.
I'm gonna throw in like a quick question. Hopefully we can answer anything, but if anyone has any questions, do feel free to just pop it in a chat. And if you've got any questions for
my beard.
yeah, if you've got any questions for Muck, you know, I heard earlier in the chat he's potentially single, tall and good looking. I heard that.
Tall thing, maybe not. And the good looking thing also not. Single 100%.
Nice.
But also
join the OnlyFans. See what you get.
But also, if there are no questions, we got raided by Daz Alberg. No, that's a lot of love coming from him over to us.
Yeah.
And we want to continue with that love, because this is Hell Let Loose. We are getting a lot of communities combining together, and we want to always get the communities together. And I think it's fantastic that we do these sort of tournaments. So please start giving me some recommendations on who you would like to raid. Yes, let's raid someone if there is no one.
Last week we raided, or last episode we raided Will, didn't we? Will 67.
Yes, Will 67, 66 or 67 something. Yep.
67. Is he getting older?
Monarch Special. We got Colt Soundboard, Squid.
Lapinu.
Love Lapinu.
Lapinu. Also Squid.
Lapinu, man. He's great.
Right.
Lapinu, if he's on.
So.
Or Soundboard or Mono. Any of these Squid, I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, Squid could use some love for sure, man. He's good. He's a good player, good streamer.
Right.
Yeah, Lap is on.
So, are we going to go for all Lap?
Let's see in the chat. Is it Squid or Lapinu?
Yeah. Put your name down now.
I think Squid is. I don't know if Squid is. Squid not on. I want to go Lap.
Okay. So
Lap.
I love Mono, but I want to go Lap, man. He's been great to us. He's a really kind soul and good guy. Very good streamer.
And streamer for the UFR, I believe. I think.
Yeah, and casted loads of games in lots of seasonals, so really great. Lots of support for him. Make sure you show the love. Drop the follows. Drop those Prime subs, boys.
No. Right, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Garthnix. Thank you, Muck Snapper, for joining us on the second live show.
Good.
Absolutely big
100%.
appreciation. We are going to jump over to Lapino. So give him lots of love like you have given us and Azalberg. And thank you very much.
I
We'll
appreciate
see
you guys
you next
having
week.
me. If you ever want to have me again, I'd be.
Thank you very much, guys.
But yeah, I would do it again. So thanks.
No worries.
When you were in the
Heading over to
final,
Lap. Absolutely. See you guys. Thanks a lot.
See you later, guys. Thank you.
And thanks, chat. Nice to see you all. We don't get to talk too often with the 15-minute delay, so really good to see everyone.
Yeah, the raid is starting now. So thank you very much, guys, and good night.
Yeah, night. There we go over to Lapini.
And I think we're out. I believe we are. Yep, I think they're all in. Yeah, all right.